Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Ray, and today is about my style as a filmmaker. Welcome to the channel. Today on the process, I want to kind of follow up on the last episode and talk a bit about my style and how it's developed so far.
My style?
So let's start with what I like to watch and make. My two main genres are action and comedy, with action comedies being a top for entertainment and to make. Movies like Scott Pilgrim, Kung Fu Hustle, Hot Fuzz, and just about everything Jackie Chan makes have all influenced my way of filmmaking. As I've gained more confidence in my ability to create, I've also gotten more interested in drama as well. What tends to interest me the most these days are comedy dramas and action dramas. A few of my favorites in comedy dramas being 500 Days of Summer, The Truman Show, Everything Must Go, and Birdman. And in action dramas, The Raid Redemption, The Dark Knight, Fight Club, and Drive. My sense of action has been shaped by growing up watching martial arts films. I love hand-to-hand combat and good technical skills, while my sense of humor has been shaped by physical, witty, escalating, and sarcastic humor. Movies like Ace Ventura, Austin Powers, Army of Darkness, The Road to El Dorado, and Shaun of the Dead, to shows like SpongeBob, Regular Show, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Futurama, Archer, and King of the Hill, to name a few, have all in part influenced my sense of humor. Let's look at a few of my favorite clips that have influenced me.
Throw it! I dare ya!
You lose.
What's happening here?
We're both in barrels. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Okay, Miguel, we gotta move fast. On 3, we jump out and we head for the dock.
Good, good. Okay, excellent.
Right.
One, two,
three.
See, I knew you'd get over it. Maybe I'll put this on some random.
What's the matter, David? Not taking a shortcut before.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy! I'm chopping lettuce. At night, I'm swabbing the bathroom. At night. Ow! I burned my hand! At night.
Making me claustrophobic.
What does claustrophobic mean?
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
No, it doesn't.
Ho, ho, ho!
Stop it, Patrick! You're scaring him!
Oh no, bro!
What? How come you're not dead yet?
Probably because I learned the death block.
I'll kill you!
Look at that, Ed! Evil Tim is sucking Jimmy in! Crush the monster!
Me, sir?
Park it!
Forgot about the wall.
I'm being entertaining. La la la. Look at my head. It's all crazy. Look at my head. I got big old head and then hey ho. All right, show's over. I'm tired. No! Uh-oh.
Wee!
coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. I'll kill you, Amy. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round.
Wait, whose bed?
It was always don't ask, don't tell.
Woodhouse, what are you doing?
Sitting down, sir.
What, at the table?
Sterling.
Like people?
Sterling!
What? Look, he thinks he's people.
What the hell are you doing?
Give it. Pocket sand.
All these clips should give you a pretty good idea of what's inside my mind. Now let's compare that to some clips from my videos. What are you doing with my Arzuka?
Okay.
Drop the weapon, step away.
What? What weapon?
Drop the weapon.
What? The screwdriver?
Last warning, 3,
It's a screwdriver!
2,
What the hell is happening?
1.
Seriously? Ferdinand's back early. I see you got the invitation. Applesauce. Karate kick! Alright. Let me see if you guys do this.
A zombie!
Fish out of what?
Vampire?
Thriller. Drowning. Slender Man.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What? It's not hard to see how my influences have impacted my videos. When I started making videos on YouTube in 2011, all I knew is I wanted every video to have a certain cinematic quality. My videos from 2011 to 2013 served as my crash course in filmmaking. I would come up with an idea or a visual effect, come up with a simple video idea to use it in, and just make it the best I could. Every video was a learning opportunity and helped me get just a little bit better with each one. In that time, I started to understand what I liked, from focal lengths to camera movements. I was beginning to develop something of a unique look. So I started to look at cinematography more closely. I could frame a shot alright, and I knew how to move the camera pretty well. The biggest thing that was missing was actual lighting. Most of my videos took place outside, and I had little more than bounces and diffusion to work with. I had some lights, but they weren't bright enough to use with the sun, plus no way to power them outside. This was back before LED panels were in a price range that I could afford, so I was a bit stuck. I wanted to see if I could light something and get a really good image, but I needed an idea and a location. Then towards the end of 2013, I found my first opportunity. A company called PowerA was doing a 3-part film challenge to advertise their Moga phone controller. They would announce the theme and the elements you had to use, and then you would have 1 week to make a 1.5-minute short film. For the first week, the video was so-so. It still had the same problems with shooting outside during golden hour, but the second week brought the opportunity. When they announced the theme, I was hit with an idea to do a fight scene. Something that needed to be shot indoors, and I already had a location ready. The theme was Dead Battery Agony, showing the pain of gaming on mobile phone batteries. We had to reference a video game, have bacon in the scene, and a musical instrument. For the short, I came up with an idea of a shady underground gambling-like ring where everybody was playing cards but on their mobile phones. As a couple people's phones begin to die, they realize only one person has a charger and it sparks a fight for it. My inspiration was basically a Tarantino-style table scene that breaks out into a fight scene. The opening shot was inspired by the opening scene of Reservoir Dogs, and the lighting inspired by the name game in Inglourious Bastards.
I'm about to finish this Mario Party.
You sure about that?
Yo, who got a charger?
I don't got one.
Am I the only one that brought one? Let me get it.
Nah.
Yeah, why should you have it? I'm at 10%. Let me get it.
You could have it if you could take it.
Once the fight breaks out, it becomes a mixture of multiple martial arts films and a bit of Jackie Chan influence. Overall, with the limited time and resources, it came out pretty well. This was the first video that I was able to consciously take inspiration and infuse it into my own work. The most important thing about completing this video was showing myself what I was capable of in terms of cinematography. It was like hitting a milestone. I could take something in my head and for the most part, bring it to life. At that point, everything that I had been practicing and learning for 3 years was finally accumulating in a measurable way. At this point, I should have doubled down and put everything into making new videos and a few upgrades. But around that time, an opportunity to move to SoCal presented itself, and it was a now or never move. I'd have to leave behind my partners and everybody that was helping me make these videos at a time I needed to keep making them. This ended up being a 3-year gap in making videos, and it showed. I got pretty rusty behind the camera and my gear was really starting to show its age, especially my laptop I was using to edit and do VFX on. At that point, the laptop was about 6 years old and the vent felt like a space heater. Trying to continue learning VFX became more and more difficult as the software and the computer itself would keep crashing, and my old 60D camera that I was shooting on wasn't doing much better either. So I ended up taking a break from making anything until I could upgrade. Now this was partially true and justified, but it was also my fears and my lack of confidence that was getting in the way. Even if I wasn't gonna post it, I should have still been making stuff to keep learning. I allowed myself to fall out of creative shape. So when I finally got a newer computer, new camera, lights, audio equipment, as soon as I started making new videos, I started making old mistakes again. I was in too big of a hurry to just start making videos, but I wasn't putting enough thought and effort into them. I actually talk about some of that in the first video on this channel. Being disappointed in what I was making, I took a step back from short films at the end of 2017, just 5 months after I started again. My confidence was pretty shot and I felt like I'd fallen too far behind. I spent the next few months thinking about all of this and trying to figure out what I wanted to make and what I should make. To try to break out of the discouragement, I just started shooting whatever. I was tired of not making things and I didn't want to make excuses anymore. This led me to shooting live events where I could get back behind the camera and integrate VFX again. This got me thinking quick again and on the fly. I had to figure out ahead of time how all of these random clips would fit together, as well as what could I add in post. I spent the next year making more of these videos along with some freelance work and some tests. I finally felt that I was catching back up and I was starting to learn and grow again. Learning to shoot so run and gun again helped me to visualize shots faster and move more efficiently. It helped my style and way of filmmaking gain some flexibility. Up to this point, all of my videos had almost become too static. And after all of that, that brings me to today. My ups and downs have all impacted my style and how I make videos. A change that has impacted me the most recently was to stop thinking of myself as a filmmaker and just say creator. It's not really anything big, but with doing that, it changed the way I think about videos. As a creator, I have the freedom to try just about anything. The best thing about online content is it's relatively new, and new ways and ideas are constantly evolving. Online is its own unique medium. The idea of filmmaking comes with limitations based on some expectations of the medium. It isn't to say you can't break expectations and rules. Filmmakers and directors do it all the time. It's that online, you don't have those same expectations to begin with. It's kind of like being the first filmmakers when the motion picture camera was invented. Everyone who is making content online is helping to shape what online content is, and inspiring the next generation of creators to keep evolving it. After almost a decade, I'm still figuring out exactly what and how to make the things I want to make. Even with this channel and these videos, it's all part of my process of learning and trying new things. And I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. Hopefully there's something of value in this video to help keep you motivated and keep developing your style. Remember to keep learning, keep trying new things, and stay flexible. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next video.